Welcome to the Miami Heat Zone podcast. We're pushing to 6,000 subscribers. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button, and thank you for all the support. Guys, what is going on with the Miami Heat this season, bro? And I know a lot of people get upset when I talk about tanking and whatnot, but it's like the NBA the NBA gods are pushing us to tank. So think about this, right? You have that Mitchell Robinson came back, and the first thing he does is injure Kelel Ware, he has a right knee sprain. Bro, we're cooked. We are cooked. Jaime Jaquez Jr., his stomach has been hurting him the whole season. I don't know what type of food he's eating or what bug is going around the locker room, but he's been out pretty much the whole season. And then, of course, when he is playing, he's cheeks, he's ass. And then Andrew Wiggins, when did he even hurt his ankle? We've had him for literally, 4 games? And I mean, yes, when he's playing, he's looked great out there. But like I said, the injury bug is running through the locker room. Bam Adebayo, it was reported, he's playing banged up. Jovic, that man broke his hand. At this point, who is really left out there? And I know the Miami Heat, they're going to say, oh, no excuses, this, that, and the third. But we're not winning a championship and half the team is hurt. Let's all be realistic here. And I know that we're not bad enough to completely tank, and we're not good enough to win a championship or even be competitive. This season has just been ridiculous, and I can't wait for it to be over. Let's move on now to stars they could be on the move. Starting with RJ Barrett, he is a potential trade candidate this summer. Based on the conversations before the deadline, Barrett could be a trade candidate to monitor this summer. Barrett was discussed in trade talks for Ingram with New Orleans, but the Pelicans preferred the expiring contract of Bruce Brown and the stretch 5 center Kelly Olynyk, who's owed $13.45 million next season, league sources told Hoops Hype. Now, because the Miami Heat, they're going in this young direction, you're going to have to put players next to Tyler and Bam. But one of my biggest questions to you guys is, I know a lot of people, even though Tyler Hero had an all-star season, there's still people that want to trade him. There's a lot of people right now that, because his stock is the highest it's ever been, they want to move on from Tyler Hero. So let me know in the comments, do we keep Tyler Hero? You obviously know that Bam Adebayo is not going anywhere. Kelel Ware, even though he's been phenomenal this year, will he fall off like Jaime next season? I don't think so. I just think that Kelel Ware has to work on his strength and really work on putting on more muscle mass this summer, but overall, I think he's going to be solid going forward. I think a piece like RJ Barrett would be phenomenal. An athletic wing, he can pretty much score on all 3 levels. These are the players that you have to put around Bam and Tyler. Then you have LaMelo Ball, his name to watch on the trade market this summer. Following the Luka Doncic trade, NBA executives around the league have expanded their horizons on which potential stars could be next to change teams. The availability of the Hornets guard LaMelo Ball is one of the stars several executives who have spoke with Hoops Hype will be monitoring on the trade market this summer. First of all, the Charlotte Hornets, they have not done anything right besides drafting Lonzo Ball. That's the only thing that they've done correctly in the past 10 years. Outside of that, they are a poverty franchise. Players like LaMelo Ball, Trae Young, Devin Booker, these are all great guys that if you put them on any other team, they're going to contribute to winning. They're just on terrible franchises, and they don't have a good enough roster to compete. People don't realize, especially when you're on these smaller market teams, it's already hard for you to attract stars to your team. So if you're not drafting properly, like the Hornets, Michael Jordan ruined that franchise, you're going to set back your 1 or maybe 2 superstars that you already have on that team. But I think that LaMelo Ball, he would be a great piece, even though he doesn't really play defense, but he's going to help elevate the offense. And once again, by no means am I saying that any of these players are definitely coming to the Miami Heat. It's just you already know during this offseason, we are going to be linked to everybody and probably end up with Julius Randle. Same thing with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant mentioned that he would have been open to be traded to the Miami Heat at the deadline. Same thing with Trae Young. He's been linked to the Miami Heat in the past. I know a lot of people aren't really, big on Trae Young, but this Miami Heat team can't score 90 points. Something needs to change. We cannot be a playing team for 4 seasons in a row and make it seem like we can't shake anything up. All I'm saying is something needs to change, and it needs to change immediately. Bam Adebayo is 27 years old. He's not getting any younger. We cannot sit back and ruin his prime. Okay, we need to make decisions on how we're going to move this team forward. I still think we have a great young core, but I would not mind trading Jaime or Jovic or even both of them. Because like I said, we need to win a championship. That's the main goal for me and every single Miami Heat fan. But let me know what you guys think, guys. Trae Young, RJ Barrett, and the list goes on. Kevin Durant, LaMelo Ball, there's going to be stars on the move. All these guys that are on these poverty franchises, they are going to get sick of losing, and they're going to want to leave. And I'm hoping and praying we don't need 2 or 3 superstars on this roster. We just need another star on this roster with high-level role players around our best player. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit the subscribe button, and thank you for all the support.